Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Own It with me, Freya, your go to space where we break down life's ups and downs and everything in between so we can live unapologetically on our own terms. If you've been here before, you know this is where we put ourselves first, like always, and like the queens we deserve to be. Today, we're talking about that pivotal moment, the first date. Woohoo! This isn't about impressing him or going out of your way to please anyone. It's about showing up with elegance, confidence, and your own inner glow. So let's dive into how to make that first date count while staying true to yourself. To dive in, I would suggest bring a coffee or a tea because this episode is quite spicy. Come in. Let's start. First, before doing anything, your time is valuable, remember. So the first date should be with someone who genuinely interests you. Choose wisely. Pick someone worth your time. Whether you met online, at a cafe, through friends, who cares? All we care about is that you talk to someone that you might like. Give yourself a moment to get a feel for him. Exchange a few messages to see if he's worth meeting, but don't overshare. Keep him wanting to learn more in person. Keep him hungry, like a hungry lion. Today, we're calling them lions. I've been harsh on guys the last episode. Feels like even this one, but I think I've had enough of them. But yeah, we love men. Men are like dessert. Churchill said. I don't remember her name, but yeah. So keep the mystery. Mystery is your ally when you're texting. When it's time to choose the spot, for example, personally, I let the men take the lead. I would say something flirty. I'm not telling you exactly what I'm saying, but I will maybe say, I will let you pick, or I would love to see what you like, or, surprise me, allure me, whatsoever. It's yours to choose. You give him a chance to plan, first. You let him be a man, second. But also, you get a glimpse of his standards and his lifestyle. Because, girl, me, a man who doesn't have almost the same standards and lifestyles as me, he's not for me. I live with standards and lifestyle. And I don't want someone who takes me down. I want someone who takes me up. So this stage is already good for him to see, for us, if he steps up. Second of all, when you show up, let it be as your true self. Arrive as your best self with a hint of spice, but without overdoing. You're already enough. You're a queen, and queens don't need to do much. They are queening all way long. Wear something that makes you feel confident and radiant, but just keep it effortless. Clean look, clean makeup, clean hair, clean aura, a nice perfume, nice shoes, everything nice and beautiful, but without screaming, "Whoo, look at me, I'm here to impress you." Because, girl, we're not doing things for anyone, we're doing things for ourselves. This date, remember, is a preview, not the entire show. And you're giving him a tease. Like you're giving him a teaser, a taste of who you are. And if he's worth your time. Because if he's worth your time, he will want to see more. He will know that that's not even 1% of you. Think of it as creating that quiet confidence spark, I'm there. I am who I am. I'm beautiful, clean, looking feminine, but without overdoing, We don't go full on makeup, full on hair whatsoever. Even if he's going to take you to the most, I don't know what place, but always go like respecting the dress code, but without doing too much. Always ask for the place and do your research, girl. Don't go in with the sneakers to a place that's not. And also, I don't like sneakers in dates. Girls, keep the sneakers for extra miles that you will be having with him soon. Always wear your, I don't know, your ballets, your heels, your boots. I don't know. Just don't wear sneakers, especially in the first date. Keep it like feminine, as much feminine stuff as you can wear. I don't know. Keep it your style, but just as much femininity you can show, the better it is. So I was saying, your energy should say it. I'm here to see if you're someone who fits in my world. It's not, I'm here to impress you. So that spice is just showing up fully as yourself without like the need to dazzle him with anything other than, your presence and your energy. 3, which is the most important thing for me, is your standards. First dates are all about quietly communicating your worth. Putting your standards there without saying a direct word about them. There is no need to explain your standards because they are clear, and how you carry yourself is more than enough to speak about it. How you have a life filled with purpose and, hobbies, ambitions, joy, how you enjoy your time, how you have a busy life. Because, even the day you're going to pick the date, for example, you show him, it's not that he says, oh, let's do Sunday. Be like, okay, no, always have a second guess. Be like, okay, let me see. And I will tell you, even if you have nothing, you're just going to be laying down. Just show that you have a busy life, because I don't know, guys love a woman with a life, because a woman with a life is like a challenge. That means he's gonna come there. Is she gonna put him? He wants to feel that he's important. And because he's not that important yet, we show him, wait, let me see my schedule. Let me see if I'm still going to something. Let me see what my friends are planning. Because first, since it's the first date, you're not putting him first yet. And actually, you should never put him first. You know that. I said it. You should put yourself first. But yeah, later on, maybe we will give them more importance than the first date, of course. So if he offers, for example, let's say he offers to pay the bill, let him. Please do. Because if he doesn't offer, I want you to just forget about this guy. Personally, this is how I see it. I don't know about you, but I hate a guy who would take me on a date and expect me to pay. Because, bro, who invited the other? You did. I never came chasing you. You came chasing me. I would rather pay those pennies on my friends and on a time that I'm just watching a movie, or I don't know, eating junk food, or even giving it to someone in the street than to feed you, or even to pay on the meal that I'm eating with you. Because guys really take advantage of even the presence, even the feminine energy that you're bringing there. You don't know how much confidence guys get when they are with a feminine, beautiful, dazzling, good-looking woman. That gives them everything. That gives them a price that you cannot pay. That gives them something that nobody can give them apart from that woman, that feminine energy. So please never pay the bill on a guy, unless if you want to do. It's your call. I can't tell you. I can't follow you. Anyway, let's come back to it. If he opens the door, accept it, please, with appreciation. Be someone who's showing him that, you're used to be treated well. You are used to princess treatment. For example, for me, I love to be treated like a princess. And it's something I grew up feeling like it. I'm the only girl between my brothers. And I've always been feeling like there is always men, not taking over my life, the absolute opposite, but men there for me, men who will provide help if I need something, men who will do men stuff, and I was always doing women stuff. It doesn't mean I never did guy stuff. I did everything. I did karate with my brothers. I had fights with my brothers. I don't know. I did everything that a man can do, but I was always looked after as a woman. And it's something that I like, and it's something that makes my feminine energy glow and shine. And I love a man who would be giving me that. I don't know about you, but I would suggest you do so. So if he opens the door, just accept it. It's just you're saying, I like princess treatment without saying it. It's something that we quietly expect without demanding it. It's not like you're expecting it. It's your standards. Because girls, I will be talking about this in an upcoming episode, but we sometimes mix up two things, standards and expectations, and it's way different. Let's talk today about standards, and I'm gonna dive in the next time. We are here to show our standards, not our expectations. And he needs to meet those standards because they are the standards. It's something that I will never accept less, because that's my standards. Okay, that's how I carry my life. And if you want to come into my life, you have to go by the book. And my book says that I'm used to being treated like a princess. And if you're not there to treat me like a princess, just move on, my dear. Just go. Fourth of all, after putting your standards, we share a little bit about ourselves. Because remember, the first day is a glimpse. It's just a teaser. So you're a woman with depth, interests, hobbies, with a life full of experience. I'm talking about myself. Personally, I have a very beautiful life that I'm so grateful for. I have things to do, hobbies, friends to have fun with, socials to go to. I provide a luxury lifestyle for myself and a lifestyle and a life that I work so hard for. So every penny I spend on myself is something that I worked for. And if a man is coming to my life, he needs to know that even if I work hard, I try to please myself and give myself my whatever I see worthy of. So I want him to come into my life and know that I already do those things to myself. So if he's here, he needs to add a value. So what I'm trying to say is that on this first date, you share enough to intrigue him. Just tell him a little bit, but you keep the mystery. Men love to feel like they are discovering something rare. So sometimes you can tell him something, even if it's not like rare, just make it rare. Sometimes we have to fake a little bit of things because men, they love to feel special, and it's for us to make them feel special, but it's for them to make us always feel special. We do make them sometimes feel special. Anyway, sometimes I talk too much, isn't it? Talk about your passion, your goals, but maybe a little about your day to day, but not with too much details. Let him want more. Let him crave more. Let him be hungry. I said it. Let him be the lion, the hungry lion. If he brings up relationships, my goodness, this is my favorite. And he's asking what you're looking for. First, we're not looking to waste our time, but we're not looking to show him that I want you to marry me. Be like, actually, I don't like to waste my time. I'm a bit, you don't have to tell him I'm a bit straightforward, but be a bit straightforward in a calm way. Something like, I'm someone who invests in things that matter to me. For example, me, one time I said, I'm someone who don't like to waste their time. I'm someone who doesn't like the bare minimum. I'm someone who loves to be treated like a princess. Easy. Sometimes it feels like it's too hard, but remember, girl, guys, when they want to ask for something, they don't question themselves. They just say it. I don't want you to be like a guy, but I want you to be firm on whatever things and standards that you have. You just put them. And for me, when you talk like this, you just raise your standards. You just show that you have high standards, and you don't need to spill everything out. You're just letting him know that he needs to step up to be part of your life. And if he's not, he can move on. He can just go away because it's just the first day. But in the first day, we know a lot of things. 5, I would say, move with grace. That means let your feminine energy do the talking for you. You don't need to be loud or demand attention. Don't be like me right now because I'm talking loud. I'm giving you all my energy, and I don't want you to be doing that when you're with a man. When you're with a man, you don't need to be loud or demand attention. Just let your presence fill the room. Be gentle, be calm. Let him feel that quiet confidence when you speak. Take your time when you talk, take your time. When you even move, take your time. Don't be there taking the cup, or I don't know, the knife or the fork, like fighting with it. No, be nice, be gentle with your moves. Move nicely, move your hair in slow motion. I'm not saying really slow motion like you're acting, but in a gentle way, like you're in a dancing moves. Just be gentle, be feminine. Let your feminine energy do the magic. When you speak, do it slowly. When he talks, really listen and give him your attention. If he's someone that you like, always return back to the first rule, which is choose wisely. Then you do small moves, without saying a lot. You're looking at the menu, for example, take your time. You walk in, walk slowly, take your time, and let him open the door, for example. Give him a chance to show courtesy. Give him a chance to be leading the conversation and follow along. For example, I love a man who would be asking me questions, who would be interested to know more about me without me asking the questions, because it's not an interview. It's a way of just breaking the ice and knowing more about each other. But remember, he needs to be doing the chasing. He needs to be the one doing extra miles. You're just there. First date, I don't want to sound harsh, but first date, you're just a status there. You're just a person sitting there, and her energy is doing all the work for her. Just be there as you are. Move slowly, take your time. Don't do much. Just be you. Just be there, but not to you. Just you, without revealing the inner you, because that inner you is for someone who deserves it. It's for someone who's doing extra miles. This one, still not yet. Anyway, keep along with whatever conversation you're having. At the same time, you can lead that conversation, but calmly, softly from underneath. Then keep a steady energy. Speak like quietly, like I said. Be like a mirror to him. If he speaks loud, maybe try to speak a bit louder as your normal phrase. I don't know. I don't want to be like giving you all these things because it's gonna sound like I'm giving you training, but I'm just giving you things that like most men like, which is you just mirror the energy. You're just there to just show things that needs to be there. And you don't speak, and you don't put your energy as speaking. You just put your energy as existing, as alluring him, as just being there in a flirty way of just how you talk, how you stand, how you sit, how your hands are moving, how you move your hair, how you look at him. Just your feminine black cat energy moves. The day is over and you want to wrap up the date. First, you say thank you for the date. It's easy, it's simple, it's genuine, and it's more than enough. And then, if he offers to drive or to walk you to your next destination, I would say accept it gracefully. If he doesn't, you take the initiative and you just take yourself like you always do. And also, before I say this, don't stay too long, girl. If the date starts at 7, your maximum would be 10. I know that sometimes we love the energy and we feel like, we're impressed and, it's a lovely moment and we just want to be there. But it's better to close it on a high note. And that means where both of you are feeling good, but still it's a moment where you take yourself and show that you have a full life waiting for you. I know it's tempting. I know that sometimes the vibe, the energy is strong, but sometimes it's good to leave him on that high note, like I said, and let him feel that he's gotten just a taste of your world and he needs to do extra mile and he needs to do more efforts to come to you. Remember, men are used to things coming easily, especially nowadays. A girl who's impressed by his car, his watch, or even his dinner that he took her to, it's easy to reach, it's easy to read, it's easy to play with. We don't want that. We are women with black cat energy, quite a lure that doesn't bend. And we are people who needs a man to do extra miles, to show up for, to do things for us to start leaning towards them. So let him do the job. Let him wanting to come back. Show him appreciation, but always from a place of inner confidence. Thank you, because I'm a woman, I'm gentle, I am classy, I'm confident. I would say thank you because you did something for me, which is offering me this date. You respected me, you made me laugh, let's say. You bought the dinner for me, you invited me, you opened the door for you did a lot of things, which is not a lot, it's nothing, but still we show him that he did a lot by saying thank you. And after the date, don't you dare text him first. Let him start the conversation. And if he doesn't, that's only your sign to gracefully move on. I know that sometimes we come back with a lot of butterflies in our stomach, but girl, control that. you just remember you had a lovely time with him because you created that lovely moment. You were there. Your energy is the thing that was there. And remember, you're the main source of your own joy, and he's just a possible addition according to how he acts. That's all from me today. Thank you for joining me on today's episode. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button and share it with a friend who needs this reminder and who needs to remember that we always here to own our worth on day one. So keep showing up for yourself. Stay strong. Until next time, it was Freya with you, with Own It. Keep shining, keep setting the tone, and keep remembering that you're the star of your own story. Thank you.